Okay, I'm going to show you how to attach a Smoke Daddy to an existing smoker. How simple it is. The Smoke Daddy, it comes with a nut and a pair of washers. There's an E-clip on it here to move it for thin wall or thick wall applications. But after you drill a hole in your smoker, just put it on, put the washer and the nut, tighten her down, and that's it as far as attaching it. Just figure out where you want to put it. What we're going to do today is the salmon, some cold smoked salmon. So for lighting it, what I do, I put a handful of wood pellets. I'm going to throw some wood chips in here. You can get these at your local hardware store. But the unit will take wood chips, wood pellets, larger wood chunks. Would make sure you have smaller stuff around the wood chunks. But this is it. You just get it. A few handfuls in there. Put torch on here for maybe 35-40 seconds to get it going. Right now what I'm going to do, I have a air pump here that has a rheostat for adjusting the airflow, which works nice to dial in the amount of smoke that you want. Once this gets started a little bit, what we'll do is put the end cap on here with the pump running and let that get going. At first it'll make a lot of smoke, but once it settles down you can adjust the output. I'd leave the top off a little bit to get it going. Now what I'm going to do is put my fish in here. What I have going here now is I have a hot plate in here for my heat, which for doing, and we're going to put a little water in this this pan here. We're going to create a little bit of steam. Now when you're doing cold smoking, when this salmon, you really don't want to do it over 100 degrees. We're just going to get the smoke on here, and probably, I don't know, 8 to 10 hours of smoking on this fish. Now I got the recipe out of a book that I recommend. This is the book, The Great Sausage Recipe and Meat Curing by Rickus Crudis. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but anyways, this is it, and I have it on my website. You can go there and to SmokeDaddyInc.com, and you can order that book there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer this smoker also on my website. But if you come over this way, you can see once this is going good. I'll put the top on, and it's pumping in the smoke real nice. Now I have it on high, but you can dial it down. And once you figure out how you want your smoke, you can just leave it. So that's really easy to add onto your smoker. And we'll come back. This smoker, I'm going to probably offer this on my website, complete with the hot plate, the Smoke Daddy, and the pump. So if you're interested in something like this, SmokeDaddyInc.com, and we'll come back in a couple hours and check on this. So tomorrow we're going to have cold smoked salmon with cream cheese and bagels for breakfast. So we'll see you then. So this is it. This is the setup. So thanks for looking. Alright, it's been about 3 hours, and it's still smoking. It's been unattended. I'm going to add some more wood chips to it. Take the top off, kind of poke around there, get for the ashes, and we'll add some more wood pellets, and we'll add some more wood chips, and we'll let this go for another 3 hours, and we should have some great cold smoked salmon. I've been running this at the low air pressure. I'm going to turn it up a little bit right now until we get going. You can see that we're generating some smoke, and the fish is looking real good. It's getting there. It's been at 100 degrees, and you can see here, if I turn this air up, it generates a lot more smoke. So anyways, like I say, we'll let this go for another 3 hours, and then I'll put it in the refrigerator and let it cool down, and we'll have it for breakfast tomorrow. So thanks for looking. Alright, I want to show, we've got it set on low here, and as we turn the air pump up, we can really push out the smoke. So, you know, I wouldn't run it that high, but not in this small of an application. But with the rheostat pump, you can really adjust that smoke the way you'd like it. So I'm going to finish this fish off without any of the water. I'm going to dry it out a little bit more. So that's it. We'll come back later. Thanks. Okay, just want to show this has been going for the last couple hours here. We really got a good amount of smoke coming out, and that's the Smoke Daddy. We have there's a control here. I could turn it up to higher here, and we'll really pump out the smoke. But for this application, this small of a smoker, I think we'll leave it down. But so we'll turn it down here. But you can dial in the desired amount of smoke. Right now we're doing some salmon here. Some cold smoked salmon. We're doing it at about 100 degrees, and that's the way we'll do it. So that's it.